Hello students, I welcome you all for today's session. The topic for today's session is definition list. We have seen ordered list and ordered list in the previous sessions. So this session we are going to study a different kind of list called as the definition list. HTML supports a list called definition list where entities are listed like in a dictionary or encyclopedia. The definition list is the ideal way to present a glossary or a list of terms. Definition lists are used to specify list of terms along with their definition. The definition list make use of the following three tags. The first tag is the DL tag. The DL tag defines the start of the definition list. The second tag is the DT tag. Each term to be defined in the definition list is given as the content of a DT element. The third tag we are going to use is the DD tag. The definitions themselves are specified as the content of DD elements. The defined terms of a definition list are usually displayed in the left margin. Now we will see one example on definition list. We can see the slide depicts a simple example of a definition list. We have defined two terms, BCA and BBA, along with their definition. So we have started with the HTML as a root element, included the body tag, given the heading as a definition list. The DL tag is going to inform the browser that it is going to start with the definition list. The definition DT tag stands for definition term. So which term you want to define? That is BCA. That is why it is going to be included into the DT tag. Now the definition for the BCA course is going to be included within the DD tag, and then we are going to close the DD tag. So this is one definition, one term you have defined. BCA as a technical course. We have another term called as BBA. The definition for the BBA, we have written it as management course. That is why we have enclosed it within the DD tag. Then finally, we have closed the definition list followed by the body and HTML. The slide also depicts the output. We can see that the definition terms are aligned to the left of the margin, and then we have the description or the definition of the term written to the right side of the margin. So now we will see a demo of definition list. So let's start. Go into Notepad. Okay. Start with HTML, head, title. This is the title of the web page. So I'm going to give it as definition list. Okay. Then I'm going to close the head tag. Starting coming to the body. Now this is where I am going to define the definition list. So always start with DL tag. It is going to mark the start of the definition list. Now let's is the term. Which term I want to define, that is going to be enclosed within the DT tag. So it is BCA. And then I close the definition term tag. Now what is the definition for the BCA course? The definition or the meaning, I am going to write it within the DD tag. So I am going to write it as technical course. Technical course. Okay. So this is one term. I have defined a single term called as BCA. Now if I want to include another term, I need to again create a different term list. So this is DT, I write it as BBA, close the definition term. Now I need to define. I have included the term, but I have to define it. So I am going to write it as DD. It is a management course. Okay. So I'm going to close the data. I'm going to define one more course, DT Fashion Technology. Okay, and I'm going to define it as a vocational course. So here I just want to give the space. Fashion technology definition, vocational course. Okay, and then I close the definition. So I have created a definition list which has three terms: BCA, BBA and fashion technology along with their definitions. So I am going to close my list. Close definition list followed by body HTML. Okay, so it looks similar to a dictionary. I will include an heading over here. Let's just say H3 definition list, or I can say it as courses. So this is the heading tag what I have included. I'm going to save the file. Always remember, you have to save it with the extension .html. Make this as all files. Click on save. Okay. So now let's check the output for this one. I come back to my file, example 9. I say open. So can you see? I'll just zoom it. Okay. The heading, I have written it as courses. BCA, you can observe that the terms are all aligned to the left of the margin and the definition is being placed to the right hand side. So it looks similar to your dictionary. So you can create definition list by using the DL tag. Okay. Thank you, students.